What's up, Libra? And welcome to your vibes for 2022. Now, when I was getting into the readings, when I was getting into the vibes, when I was trying to check out the energy, mainly all the signs was really focusing on them. But for whatever reason, Libra, I've been told to focus on a different person. And we'll see why when we get into the reading. Maybe you know specifically why I was told to kind of address this. But this is the whole thing of it. So let me give you this vision right quick. So you're on a track and you're running on your course, you're running your race. Suddenly somebody comes and they start running on the track. Now they running, and they win. They make it to the finish line. They turn around at the finish line. You're still running at your own pace. And they're pointing and they're laughing. They say, ha ha, I beat you. Ha ha, I beat you. Yeah. Yeah, they dancing all that stuff. So then you keep running. You keep your good pace. You're running at your own timing. And then you finally cross the finish line. And they're like, oh, it's about time you made it. This is what this person is saying. But as soon as you cross the finish line and they get done with their little clapping, suddenly the trumpets start playing. The confetti pops out. They run over. They put a medal around your neck and they hand you this huge trophy. And then they call you the winner. Now the person who crossed the finish line before you, they're like, no, wait. Y'all need to run back the tape. I just ran across and I won. And that's when they had to remind the person, ma'am, sir, your course is over there. That's the track you're supposed to be running on. And they turn around and realize they was running on the wrong track. So they try to hurry up and run to their track, and that's when the race is over, ladies and gentlemen. In other words, somebody is about to miss out real big trying to run on your track. I see it as somebody running into a great deal of misfortune because they're so obsessed with you. Now, we're going to be looking in to see why is this important for 2022? Because like I said, most of the zodiac, they got their readings about them. But for whatever reason, it's, you know what it is? Bow. There is coming to me now, okay? Because some of y'all think that somebody beat you at something. But what you don't realize is that they didn't beat you at your own game because they're not a part of that. You see what I'm saying? It's hard to put it into words, but it's like somebody in your life, or maybe you feel like people keep passing me up at my own track. People keep doing this and doing that, but you don't realize they on the wrong track. You know, I seen a meme the other day that said, I would rather walk in that direction by myself than to walk with the crowd in the wrong direction. You see what I mean? It's too many people trying to do what other people do, but they wasn't called to do it. And Libra, you have been called and chosen specifically to do something. And because someone else saw you do it or may have heard you say that you want to do it, they try to hurry up and do it first. Or they want to do it too. Or they're going to do it better than you and become your competition. So what you need to know is that in 2022, whoever's mocking you or making fun of you, by the end of the year, they will have faced great misfortune for the obsession of you. So I'm going to put one oracle card. And then I'm going to see what else we can get out of these vibes, okay, with the tarot. So the first oracle card we get, it says grieving. Now, is this you or is this that other person? Because what I'm trying to tell you is somebody is not going to be happy when they realize they wasted so much time obsessing about you that they wasn't running their own race, bruh. And that's not just the part, because remember, it's like, okay, fine, I'm going the wrong way. Let me hurry up and get back on track. And game over. Not only did you not finish your race, you wasn't even on your course. Somebody gonna really have to deal with that depression when they realize it. Now, this could be them. Now, if it's you who's in that state of grieving, this is what I was talking about earlier when I was saying you need to come out of that. Because you got a lot of people around you who look at you, want to be like you, want to do you, but they can't. So they're trying to beat you at your own game. Oh, you got a man? Well, I'm going to go get married today. I'm going to mess around and go to the Justice of Peace and get married just because they want to hurry up and get married before you do. Right? Then later on down the line, you know, all kind of stuff happens. but somebody's in a state of grieving. I feel like it's doubling. I feel like for whoever you're thinking about, there's a mirroring going on. So if you're feeling grieving, they're feeling grieving too. Somebody is starting to feel the pressure of being on the wrong course, or maybe they've come to that realization. Or again, this is you feeling like, I can't move forward. I'm on this race. This is for whoever feels like you're not running fast enough. As I was giving you with that vision, you were keeping your pace. You're running in divine timing, not competition timing, okay? Let's see. What's at the beginning of this thing? How are we kicking it off? Uh-oh. See? Look at that. This is either you or this is the other person, okay? Someone feels trapped. Someone feels stuck. This I'm also getting as the person who's dealing with you. Some of y'all have somebody right now grieving over you that you don't even know. Okay, and I'm not saying you don't know the person. I'm saying you don't know that they're grieving over you. The thing about it is, it has them in this Eight of Swords energy where they're blinded to their own course. They're blinded to their own greatness. They're blinded to what they can have and what they could do and what they can manifest because they're looking at you. So we have someone grieving and we have someone stuck. This, to me, is screaming, this is how the obsession began. Okay, so someone became obsessed with you because first they weren't in a state of grieving. They didn't like where they were on their course. So then they look out at you, they see you running on your course, and they hopped courses. As soon as they hopped courses and started trying to do what you do, they lost the vision of who they was and where they was going. The only job was to get back at you. The only job was to make you feel how they feel. The only job was to get in front of you, beat you at your own game, then turn around and point and laugh at you so you can feel insignificant or small or left behind. Okay? My God, that is such a twist. That is such a plot twist. Whole time you on the wrong course? Bro, I know you salty. This is also what I'm saying is somebody, they can't see you. Somebody wants to see you, but they can't see you. So they're doing something to make it so that they can be seen. Like, okay, if you work at this job, then I'm going to go get a job at the same company just over here. So then when we have like a regional meeting, guess who's going to be sitting across the table? You know what I mean? That kind of thing. It's like, listen, the way it's coming across to me, this obsessive energy is like almost dangerous. Yeah, like somebody will do something just to end up in your presence. But you have to remember, this is coming from a state of grieving. Someone is not feeling good and they so. Let's see what's going on behind the scenes that you're not aware of. Oh, this wants to jump out. The Queen of Swords. I'm going to clarify her. Behind the scenes, this is who we're talking about. So it could be masculine or feminine energy, take how it applies, but it's just saying it as a Queen of Swords. So this is maybe like a past friend, like an ex-friend of yours, or someone who sees you as competition at the workplace. This can actually even be a boss, y'all. Some of y'all got a jealous boss, okay? But this, I'm going to clarify. I feel like this is the person who's trying to keep up with you, or who's trying to run your course or your race for you. I'm also seeing it as this. Let me break that. Let me talk these energies out. You have a desire to do something, right? You tell this person goes and do what you said you wanted to do, and then they come back and present it in your face as if this was just their whole idea. And you looking like, didn't I just, but see, remember I told you I was going, then they act all shocked. Well, I didn't know it was exclusive. I thought you was just talking. I mean, if you was going to do it, you should have did it. You know, that kind of thing. Real, I don't know what's the word. Y'all fill in the blanks for what you think that type of person is. Oh, look. Money coming in quick. So it has a lot to do, like I think I was telling Capricorn, it has a lot to do with a bag. It got a lot to do with money. Somebody sees you moving forward on that course and they think, listen, if I cross the finish line before you do, I'm going to get your bag. See, it's all about getting what you got or getting what you were promised, not realizing that once it's promised to you, it ain't going to nobody else. It'll go in the trash. It'll go in the grave before it comes to somebody who wasn't qualified to get it. Okay? What was meant for you is for you. I used to sing that song in church. What God has for me is for me. So whoever this person is, like I told Capricorn, money is the motive. It looked like somebody want to race on your course, take your ideas, do what you do because they want the money. Somebody think you paid said that. I said, somebody think you paid, and I'm shuffling. Look what jump out. The 9 of Pentacles. Somebody that's paid. Okay, so maybe you do got a bag. Or maybe you got a bag coming in. And it's somebody in the same arena. Because remember, y'all running your own race. So somebody around, somebody who can see you, okay, think you got a bag. They want that bag. In fact, I'm going to just be real with you. I see that somebody has taken something of yours or done something and they were able to get a bag. Somebody's getting money. Somebody's getting paid. I hope I'm not hurting your feelings, okay? Somebody getting paid off what you said, what you did, or this money might not necessarily be money. It could be like currency or things that you wanted or something. It's like somebody is collecting something on the side. This is where it is. Here you go. We're going back to Capricorn reading, Virgo reading. Check those readings out. It's like somebody using your name or using you for clout. Using you to get something that you know nothing about. Here we go with the rhyming. Okay? Something is coming in quick for that person. Imagine this. Imagine running a whole race thinking you winning to find out you on the wrong course. Whoever this person is that thinks they're getting over by running on your course, I feel like reality is going to slap them in the face, or this is what's already happened. That's why we got the grieving card sticking it out. Let's see. But okay, this card jumped out for the position. It's what's the good news? What's on the high vibrational end? What are you to be excited about? What is 9 of Pentacles? You got your bag. And you did it on your own course, running your own race. You didn't have to slice nobody, dice nobody. You ain't have to jump in nobody else's way. You got it the good way. And I love it because her hand is in a bowl of grapes. That's the fruit that she bear. But what's on the low end? What's on the low vibrational end that you need to watch out for? Uh-oh, look at that. That's the 5 of Wands. Fighting, competition, jealousy, somebody trying to jump on your course, okay? Now that's what's on the low vibrational end. The thing about it is, fine. Just like with our scenario, you just kept running anyway. You may have thought they won. They may have thought they won. But nobody knew who won until you crossed the finish line. All of the people holding the trophies, the confetti being held, none of that happened for them. Okay? And this is the problem. The problem is someone keeps trying to do you or be you and they don't get the confetti. They don't get the trophies. All they get is the grief. And I think this is why this reading is important for you moving into next year, because even with this whole, what I was saying, money coming in quick and they getting this off of you and your name and blah, blah, blah in the background, which you don't know about, but it doesn't matter because they can get all the money. But the universe going to send a bill bigger than everything they got. And they going to go from having all this to negative. You feel what I'm saying? It's like every dime they got off of you, the universe is going to come back and snatch it back. And then it's going to be right back where they started, grieving. Because you're going to realize not only was you not on your course, but you can't even go run yours because the race is over, baby. You don't even get a place. God. And then people sit back and wonder why they're grieving. And you know what I'm getting with this too? Jesus. We're going to untwist some pretzels in 2022. You know what I just got? Some of y'all be hugging this person. Some of y'all be like, they're a child, and you put them right on your shoulder and let them cry. Whole time they crying, you don't even realize. Oh, Jesus, wow. Okay, I'm going to tell you then. I'm seeing as how somebody tried to do you. They failed. They grieved. They came to you to grieve. They was grieving about, they told you it was this. They was really grieving because they tried to do you and they got cut. I feel it in my spirit. Somebody comes to you and grieve, but they grieving because they want to grieve, but they're not grieving about what they're telling you they're grieving about. They're really grieving about something else. Okay, let's talk about this this fighting, this jealousy, this competition. This jumps out. Work quietly, shout results. This is in the low vibrational end. That means this is not what these people do. What they do is they shout, 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 and then when the results don't get what they want, they go cry in the car. I'm also seeing it with an ex, guys. There's an ex of yours who did a whole bunch of talking. They'll be back. We gonna get back together. And they really thought you would be back. And they told everybody this. See, and it's not just a told everybody like, oh, she'll be back, he'll be back. No, I was like, man, please, if you think 1 second they're gonna live without me. It was like that, okay? And it's like, well, I see it. They still breathing. You know what I mean? And so because of that, someone's in a state of grief. To wrap that up with what we were talking about at first, I get that same thing. This is why the obsession began. You know, let me just break that down the way it's coming in my spirit. Somebody is obsessed because you would not compete with them. And it makes them, okay, well, I got to find a new way. I got to find a new way. And this may be coming up for you in 2022. And I think this is why it's important, because you got to run your race at your pace. It don't matter who in your face. If they in your face, they not on their course. If they in your face, you running towards the victory, they just clearing the road for you. You know what I'm saying? If you got people shouting, they're doing it from the stands. They can't even run. They don't have a course. Okay? That's what you got to know moving into this year. Because I feel like you're going to be getting towards your finish line, but the distraction of people who aren't even on course can be real. You really can turn around and cuss out people in the crowd. This person running on your course laughing at you, you really can't stop and be like, well, fine, I'm not running no more then if you're going to keep laughing at me. You know what I'm saying? But ain't nobody getting hurt but you. Run and keep doing you, and eventually that person is going to run past the finish line, and they're going to catch that realization, baby, you're not even on course. I'm also hearing a bunch of big talk. Somebody doing a bunch of big, ooh, baby. That big mouth gonna have you crying in the car. I don't know who that's for, but maybe it's some cross watcher watching. Please shut up, like for your own benefit. And that's the Empress on the bottom of the deck. Oh, Jesus. That's the Empress on the bottom of the deck was sitting there looking at the Queen of Swords like, yeah, baby, I know you thought you won, but you was on the wrong course. You was on the wrong track. Let's see how it ends. Let's wrap it up. Oh, 2 cards. Hey, listen. And they both 8s. Watch out for that 888 synchronicity, okay? But these 2 cards jump out. You got strength, confidence, and you got work. When you cross the finish line, which I think this is probably, either going to happen in 2022 or maybe as you're leaving out of 2022, you not only get the strength and the confidence, you get the bag. This is you crossing the finish line, the confetti coming out, them running out, them giving you the trophy, them telling you, ma'am, sir, you have won, okay? So not only do you get, the beauty, the strength, the confidence, and you get that security of knowing that what God has for me is for me, and ain't nobody gonna come take it. When you get that security, then here come that bag. Remember I told you all that money coming in quickly to somebody who was trying to be you? The universe is redirecting and putting that deposit right there where it belongs, with you. And I keep feeling the need to go back and say that again. Somebody thought they was doing something, but what they was doing was you. So the universe counted it as you. Can you imagine some idiot getting money and sticking it in your bank account for something you did, and then them coming back, you owe me some money. You owe me some money. It's like, no, that's mine. You know what I mean? That's the other thing I'm getting with this. You remember how I said you give your shoulder for your haters to cry on? Okay, now it looks like you're going to be giving them jobs. Don't do that. Don't do that in 22. Let them cry in the car. Okay, let me get one more to clarify this so we can wrap it up. They running the wrong course, Libra. Past, present, future. It all comes down to this. This is it. This is it. It all comes down. Who gonna cross the finish line first? Okay, we prepared. We done got our training in, and we running in divine timing. Who gonna cross first? Your hater laughing. I'm gonna cross first. But it's not their course. It's all about you. So when you cross, bam. You got the money, you got the bag, the security, you got the confidence, you got the beauty, you got it all. But what you might want to know is that because of all that, there lies the obsession. You got it all while I'm grieving. And I just got another revelation about why this reading was so important. Because as we move into 2022, this is how you're moving out. You're moving in, getting a trophy, getting the bag, getting the medal put around your neck. You cross the finish line, the confetti's coming out, and here starts a new obsession. This may happen all year long. Wow, this thing is unfolding, okay? So this is what could be happening all day, all year long. And it might not be one person. After this person is completed with their cycle, they see they can't keep up. They realize they're on the wrong course. They realize they can never finish the race. So now they're done. Maybe 2022 is going to be another one. Wow. So you're going to have to take this reading and digest it whatever way works for you, okay? So that's what I get. If you guys would like to see more readings, go ahead and click the link in the description box and head on over to Patreon right now. But if this is where it ends for you, thank you guys so much. And hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and I'll see y'all in the next video.